Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree, I'm surrounded by my pets. Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree, I tried to film this 3 times, but I have puppies and cats, and they love to jump on me. Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree, I may not get this done. Hey everybody, I'm Sophia, your host on the Drunk Knitters Show, and welcome to my train wreck of a podcast. I missed y'all so much. I am so excited to be able to talk to y'all today, and let's get started. Ready, puppy? Sit. 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 Lay down. Good girl. Let's get started. So I am filming in a different location. I'm just across the room in front of my Christmas tree. This is a real deal Christmas tree. We did not get to cut it down. Usually we get to take turns, and we saw it. We went to a super safe place that probably didn't have the insurance to do that, and so they let us pick it out, and they saw it for us. Maybe next year we can get it so that way we can cut it down ourselves. The lighting changed a little bit. I've been sitting here for like an hour trying to get, no joke, been trying to sit here for an hour to get this done. So I'm so excited that I could finally film. Took me a minute because we got a cute puppy here. People always ask me, you don't have kids? You don't have kids? And I'm like, I have a puppy and a business, ma'am. I got a puppy and a business. I hate people ask that question. Do you have kids? I mean, excuse me. I've had a miscarriage, okay? You don't need to be all up in my business asking about my life story. And people think that's okay to ask women these questions, especially around the holidays. Do y'all have that problem? Do y'all have this problem? If you do, sound off in the comments below. I just want to know. Just because it's like, I just want to know. Do y'all have this problem? Is it just me? I know it can't just be just me, right? I mean, y'all got to have this problem too, where it's like, everyone's like, do you have kids? Do you have kids? Do you have kids? And it's just like, ugh. I'm not even 30 yet. I have 4 fur babies that need constant love and affection. Okay, that's my house is filled. You see my camera is shaking? That's because my big baby over here. She's a big baby. Sit, 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 sit. Avia, sit. This is my big baby over here. Sit. Sit. Good girl. Might just on my butt, sorry. So I ain't got space for that yet. Maybe soon, but not yet. So I have a ton of announcements to make. I probably put as a title of this video, announcements and stuff. This lighting is killing me. Killing me. Deceased. So, maybe you could see like the crudiness of my house if I do that. Let's not do that. So some announcement I have to make. No, I'm not pregnant. No. I am opening up a shop. Woo! I don't know what that shimmy was. I am going to start selling ready knitted accessories. And what that is this. I am wearing my turban. It is a velvet turban. Please don't bite my turban or my hair. No bites. And what that... Puppet, let me be great. Let me be great, okay? Let me be great. Good job. So what I have is my turban, which I knitted out of this beautiful, what is this? This is velvet yarn. And what I love about this is a great beginner pattern. In fact, I'm gonna sell it as a beginner pattern as well, not just a finished product. And what I love about this is that it's like, it just fits my natural hair so well. If you have natural hair like me and you wear your hair in a poof, FYI, this is a poof. and you want to judge it up a little bit, a turban is the way to do it. This is not a traditional turban, and that makes it really wearable. I mean, look at that. So that way I can wear it as a headband. I can wear it as a turban-like thing. I can wear it to cover my ears like Madame Cleo, or I can wear it like that. And what I love about this is that it's not just for the cold season. You could totally wear this in the spring and fall, and it's not warm. Like, it's not heating my head. This is not a like winter item. This is more, or like something to protect you from the cold. It helps if you cover your ears with it, but it helps as much as a regular headband that you get from the store. This is just a nod for my ladies like me who want some cute headbands, but when you go to Ulta and when you go to Target and when you go to Marshalls and things like that, they don't have it, because when you have curly hair, you got a lot of hair, so you can't fit traditional headbands. It drives me bonkers. It drives me bonkers. I try and I try and I try and I try, and I can't get no headbands. Like, I only have 2 headbands to my name because I just can't find any that fit. So if you have this problem, all my big-headed people out there, all of my curly-headed people out there, all of my gypsy ladies out there, witchy women, I got a solution for you. This will be sold as a ready-to-wear item and as a pattern. It is a very, very nice, easy beginner pattern. I did graft in the back, so it's completely seamless. And what I love about that is that you get to... Oh, I got too excited, I gotta swallow. If you're not used to grafting, this is a great pattern to learn how to graft on. I do a needleless grafting method, so I don't do regular Kitchener stitch, but it looks like Kitchener stitch. I essentially do it with a knitting needle. And if you've taken my Forever Sock class, then you already know that that's how I teach y'all how to graft. It's the fastest, easiest. To me, honestly, it's the only way to graft. So that's a great method for beginners to learn. And then the top, I got this permanent twist in it, and all I did was I just did a huge like cable, a huge chunky cable, and it creates these. Let me move my hairs. Look at my ponytail holder. Embarrassing. It creates like a like crisscross pattern like that, and it just stays in place. You get these delicious folds in the fabric, and that velour just makes it shine. So on the highest part, it just shines, and on the lowest parts, you get those beautiful deep folds that just make you look like Madame Cleo. And I absolutely love it. I adore it. It is my favorite pattern that I've knitted for myself in a long time. And it's so basic. It's so easy. Like, this is a great beginner pattern. Like, I wasn't expecting to get a beginner pattern out of this. Like, I just thought I could make some cute ready-to-wear items that I would love to wear. And I am wearing a larger size just because I got curly hair. You can see I got a lot of space. And I did that on purpose because I just have too much hair. Like, I can't take a regular headband and push it over my head. It'll cause breakage. It'll cause damage. It'll cause pain and suffering from my little curly cues. So that is why I made mine bigger. So I will have a place to specify in my shop what size you want. If you want the maxi, I don't know what I'm gonna call it. Maxi sounds like a period product. But if you're gonna get like the maxi curly cute one, or for my ladies out there with finer hair, with straight hair, you may want to go down a size small. You don't need all this, you know? Like, I need all that. You don't need all that. You don't need all that fabric. So FYI, so look out for my shop. If you want to be updated with that, then I highly recommend that you join my mailing list on my website, and links in the description below. Just go on my website, scroll down to the bottom, you'll see how to be added to the mailing list. That is if you're not bombarded by this big pop-up that is added to it now, because a lot of y'all couldn't find where my mailing list was, so now you're gonna see it. Okay, now it's in your face Jersey style. So that's one update. I'm gonna get a store on my website. Freaking finally. Another update is I have a Patreon. I'm okay. I have a Patreon. Yay! I'm so excited for this. I'm so excited. So I have a Patreon because I live in the middle of nowhere, and when I upload my my videos for my podcast, I have to upload it from a truck stop because I do not get super fast Wi-Fi. And sometimes the truck stop doesn't have Wi-Fi. I know, tragic. So I have to go like 2 towns over, drive like a half hour to get to a Starbucks with some decent Wi-Fi. So that way I can upload these videos to you. Hence why I do not have a ton of uploads as much as I would like to. I would love to upload weekly. I just can't upload weekly because of my, it's just too, it just takes forever. It just literally takes 24 hours. I kid you not. It takes forever. It takes up all my bandwidth. And at the end of it, I'll have a half uploaded video and no bandwidth for the rest of the month. It is ridiculous. So what my Patreon would do, it would help that. It'll help me produce more videos. I really want this to be a weekly show. And so, yeah, check that out. I'm not going to bore you to tears by explaining the tiers, but I recommend that you check it out. There's a link to my Patreon on my homepage, on my website. It's going to be one in the show notes, so check it out. So that's another thing that's exciting. And last thing that's exciting is that I do have a class. Yes, I have another class. So for those who don't know, I went to school for fashion and business and design, okay? That is what I'm good at. That is my bread and butter. That is what I'm meant to do in this world, okay? Don't let this Henley fool you. I love design and fashion. In fact, this basket is mainly filled with things that I've designed this year. Hey, so yeah, that's great. So I decided to spread my wealth of knowledge of the things that I learned in school and college, and I used to work in fashion in New York City, so the things I learned through that, I decided to spread my knowledge to the world by offering a few classes to help get your nitty online business started. Yeah, it's great. It's fabulous. It's amazing. I am so happy to do this. I am so happy to offer a couple of free classes and a couple of free resources. So if you're interested in those classes, and basically the classes are pattern grading and pattern writing. I have 2 master classes on that, a mini class that includes both of those topics, and then a big shebang master class that combines both of those topics. And each topic has its own like worksheet that pretty much does all the hard work for you. I do the pattern grading for you. I do the pattern writing setup for you. I pretty much do the equations for you, because for those of you who are familiar with grading a pattern, aka sizing a knitting pattern, then you already know that there's a lot of mathy math, and I'm so proud to say that I put in some equations for you, so that way you don't have to stand there and scratching your head like I did, going like, how do I do this? What's the equation? So I did that for you. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about, if you want to know more about pattern grading and pattern writing, I do have a mini class coming out that is free, and all this is going to be part of my New Year's resolution package that I am coming out with right after Christmas. So please look out for that, because if you're like me and you always wanted to create for a living, but you're too afraid to, or you think you can't do it, those are lies, fairy tales, and fallacies. Anyone can do it. It just takes a little bit of elbow grease. And I'm almost at the point where I can live off of my business, which to me is just like crazy. Like, I love y'all. So I want to share the wealth, and I know we're all making New Year's resolutions this year, so that way we can make 2019 big, bad, and awesome. We can all be boss babes in 2019. We're going to make 2019 the year of the boss babes. I kid you not. The year of the boss babes. 2019, I'm calling it now, Boss Babe Nation year, okay? Did the kitty cat scare? Oh, she's scared. Poor baby. No barking, but poor baby. No barking. You don't get pets for barking. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The book said to ignore you when you're being naughty. No bites. Oh, I made you sad. Sorry. She's like, you told me no. When I tell her no, she's like, how about now? So yeah, it's the year of boss babe. So please join me. It's gonna be fun. I am uploading some free teaser classes to my YouTube channel. You may notice those. And those classes are also taught in the same way as I teach my paid for and free mini courses that will be uploaded after Christmas. And what I do is I just record my screen and I record my voice, and I also may show you some other things. Is the kitty cat scaring you? No barks. So yeah, that's gonna be exciting. I'm so excited to show you that. Like, I've been working so hard on that. Oh, and guess what my class is that I have up on my YouTube channel? If you haven't seen it, I had a class on how to edit your Instagram photos like a boss in 30 seconds or less. It is so easy, so fast and quick. So if you're not used to editing photos, and I see a lot of y'all on social media, not to put y'all on blast, but I see a lot of y'all with gorgeous designs, beautiful designs. And it makes me so upset, like, when I see that you're not getting the recognition that you deserve as a designer and as a knitter on social media. Like, y'all are so talented. All of y'all, I'm not just like blowing smoke like up your butt, but all y'all are just so talented, and I feel honored to be in this community with a whole bunch of talented bad bosses out there. And I just want y'all to be able to show off your work in a way that really shows how great you are. So that's like the point of this class. It's just to help and spread knowledge, and so that way you get the recognition that you deserve, so that way you can hopefully live off of your hobby as well. That is my goal, and I know that's a lot of your goals. So this is just a great way to help you, and I may include like a bigger class, like a more advanced free class in photo editing. But this is just a great way to start, and I show you some of my blunders. Like, you see my dirty laundry in that class. That's a good time. That class is a good time. You see my dirty laundry, but you know, hey, you gotta learn from my mistakes, right? I made so many mistakes. I'm gonna put a video on all the top 10 mistakes I made as a designer, as like a video of like my blunders and stuff, to help teach you, so that way you don't make those mistakes. To make your business fly off the handle and go great in a good way, okay? So mazel tov to that. And now it's time for the nitty part of the podcast. Announcements are done. Those are it. Those are my updates. I'm not pregnant. Sorry, not sorry. I have puppies and a business and a kitty cat and a bunny. Maybe in the future, but not right now. My cats are like terrorizing the dog. Okay, so I have a huge basket of goodies. I don't know why I'm shimmying, but a whole basket of goodies to show you. So let's get started on that. I'm running out of video time, so I know this is like the worst. I mean, oh God. Whoa. We're not playing around the tripod, kids. Pop it. Hey. Yeah. Mommy don't like that. By the way, she's playing. If you hear that, she's playing, and the cat is like hamming it up. My pets play together. I see that as a blessing and a curse. I love that they get along to play and not feel threatened by each other, but it's so loud. And then Bunny gets in on it. Bunny from her crate. I'm spitting, I'm sorry. But if the cats start running around like my house, like at 5 a.m., I hear Bunny scurrying around her crate going, "Are we playing? What are we doing? Are we playing? Don't eat me. I just want to play with you." And so I love that my pets play and love on each other, and it's great. And that's something I was really worried about with getting a dog in a house full of cats and other prey animals / predator animals, but they get along really well. I mean, my cat is living it up. My dog is like, I want to play, but the kitty cat's a little scary, but that's okay. So, yeah, that's cute. But anyway, let's get on with my hand knits. So it's the season of knitting, y'all. Happy Knitmas. I call it Knitmas. It's Christmas, but it's Knitmas. And I have so many hand knits to show you. I decided to knit everybody's socks this year using my various methods. Ooh, that's not a... Ooh. And this sock is particularly being used for... What am I saying? This sock is for my sister-in-law, and I knitted it using my Forever Sock method. If you're unfamiliar with my Forever Sock method, then I highly recommend you check it out. It's on Ravelry. It's a full class. You can download it as a PDF. You can download it as a video PDF, and you can just check it out. It's fun. It's easy. It's a fun way to knit socks. It is the easiest way to knit socks. It's not the fastest, but by golly, it's the easiest way to knit socks. So I knitted these socks for my sister-in-law using my method, and I actually did it a little bit differently. I did the heels first, as in after I knitted my long tube. That's how I do my Forever socks, in a tube, and then you put in your heel and your toe. I did my tube, and then I put my heels before my toes. So that way my sister-in-law can try it on, and if I need to add or take away foot space, I can. She has short feet, but she also has short wide feet. Raise your hand if you're also team wide feet. I'm team wide feet. So it's like I couldn't go based on a regular measurement. I really wanted it to fit her foot perfectly. So because I see her all the time, because I hang out with my husband's family at least weekly, if not more, I was able to have her try these on periodically, and now they fit her perfectly. So these are almost done. Just need to add a heel, and then they'll be done. I also finished, oh my god, I finished these during Thanksgiving. That's awesome. These are socks from my brother-in-law. I love him. He's like my little brother too. He's not that little. He's a grown man, but he's little to me. And this is made with Patons Kroy. Oh, these are Baracco socks. Bought from Mass Ave Knits. Hey Susan, Max. But this is also Patons Kroy. Did I buy this? Where did I buy this from? Okay, if you never knitted socks before, I highly recommend that you start knitting them from Patons Kroy. It is a superwash. It's not the softest wool. It is not merino. It's not even close. But it wears like iron. I mean, like iron. No pilling, no nothing, no rips, no nothing. I mean, oh. And this is perfect for my brother-in-law, with him being a bachelor who throws everything in the dryer no matter what. Like, he's like my husband. They do the same thing, I swear. But, oh, and I love these. And a trick we use in Patons Kroy self-striping, I like to start my yarn in the same place where it repeats. So, one ball of yarn already automatically started where it was green, where it started off a little green, right? Well, my second ball of yarn, I find that same spot in the yarn. I may have to rewind it or what have you, mess around, cut some parts out, but I make sure the yarns start at the same place. If you want a video on that, holla at me below and I'll show you how I do that. I have another pair of self-striping socks, and I just want to show you how that works, because it is very helpful when you're doing 2 at a time socks to make sure that they look exactly the same without hurting your eyes and your fingers and spending too much time and effort. Because this maybe took me like maybe 5 seconds to find. Usually with Patons Kroy, it's pretty similar. If you get the same dye lot, you may just have some extra fiber on one. So I just made it even, and look at that. I love these. I want to take these from him. And I love the stripes, how they're like inconsistently consistent. You know? Love it. Oh, I want these. And he says he likes them too, because he's tried them on. Also, my next pair of socks that are not done. Whoop, runaway ball. Runaway ball. It's okay, puppy. I have this. So these are my Pizzazz sock pattern. It comes for free if you, as part of my Knit Socks Like a Boss class, which is a toe up 2 at a time class. And these are also Patons Kroy, but these are the FX. And what's interesting about the FX is that it's long pattern repeats. So do you see this? No bites. No bites. No bites. She's like, but Mom. So it's long repeats. So I cannot find where the repeats began and repeated, because there is no repeat, it seems to be. It's just like long color changes. Gosh, this is a train wreck. Welcome to my train wreck of a podcast. I love it. I love this show. It's great. This is all staying in there. I'm not. This is real life. This is real life mommy cat daycare all day. mommy pet daycare all day. And my cat is just hamming it up. She loves playing with the dog. The dog is like, I like playing, but I'm also kind of scared of you because you're the queen bee of the house. So anyway, that's why these don't match up. There's just no way. I've tried for an hour and I still think they look cute. That's why I decided to do the rib pattern to kind of bring it all together. You can see it's like a slip stitch rib with these weird shadows, hopefully you can see. And this is my pizzazz sock pattern, and that comes in my How to Knit Socks Like a Boss class. It's just a great basic pattern too. Like, it's amazing basic pattern. I mean, look at that in comparison to regular stockinette. Look at that. It just makes everything look beautiful. You can even use it on the bottom part of your socks, the sole part, and you can walk on this and it's not uncomfortable at all. I only did it on the front until I get to the leg just because it's faster. But honestly, this is the type of pattern that you can do on anything. I'm gonna add a cable to the back too. My cat's chewing on my tripod. Let's continue. Also finished some socks. These are Forever socks that I knitted for my father-in-law. Where's the other one? Oh, here it is. That's it. Everybody out. Everybody out. Go. Everybody out the kitchen. Oh gosh. So, I have these socks are Forever socks I knitted for my father-in-law. They're just plain basic socks, but the beauty of them is that they are so stinking warm. They're made 100% superwash wool. His is superwash too because he is also a dryer man. That's where all his sons get it from. And what I love about this is that it's super warm. I mean, like, my hand's overheating right now. And he is an outdoorsman and his feet get cold. He has heated shoes, but if he forgot to charge his heated soles, like thingies for his shoes, this is a great alternative for him because these are so warm. This is my Forever sock. This is the OG Forever sock. And I knitted that for him for Christmas. And I didn't add a pattern or nothing to them. Just a really quick knit. And I think he'll still love them. Because I do. If not, I'll take them back because I want them so bad. They don't even fit me. I just want them. They're mine. Shh, they're mine. I also have, because I ran out of sock yarn in time. When I run out of sock yarn, do we ever run out of sock yarn? Let's be real. I ran out of time. Okay, so my youngest brother-in-law, who's still in high school, is getting a go-to watch cap, which is designed by this fabulous guy knitter. I have to put that on like the show notes. I can't remember. It's called Go-To Watch Cap. Can't remember the dude that knits it, but he is a maniacal genius because he had designed a hat that is so useful, so utilitarian, but so basic and so like easy to knit, but it's so pleasing to look at. So what this hat's gonna be, it's gonna be like a double brimmed hat. I provisionally cast it on using my secret provisional cast on method that doesn't use a crochet hook. Other way, puppy. And so it's really easy to do. I have to show you how to do that because that's just amazing. Actually, iKnits has a video. I'm gonna put that in the show notes too. Hopefully, I don't forget. If I forget, yell at me in the comments. Yell at me on social media. Just yell at me, and then I'll try to remember. Puppy. So she is no bites. So yeah, this is gonna be amazing. And the thing, it's a wide fold over brim. So like 80% of the hat is essentially double knitted because of this fold over brim. So it's really warm around your ears and around your head where you tend to lose all that heat in your body. So I hope he loves it. He's also an outdoorsy guy. So I hope that will help him in the wintertime and encourage him to wear more hats so that way he doesn't get cold. And I'm using Baracco Vintage for this because I could not part with another, I'm running low on yarn. I couldn't part with my Garden Woolen dye, new merino. Oh, it's so soft. And I was gonna knit that hat for him out of that yarn, but then I kept petting it and I was like, I want this for myself. So, sorry, bro, you are getting Baracco Vintage, which is still a nice yarn. I love this yarn. It's such a utilitarian yarn as well. It wears extremely well. It is a wool blend. It's a synthetic and wool blend, mostly wool, I think, or at least 50% wool. And it's a great yarn to have in your arsenal. It's great for kids because it just wears and washes very well. I don't put mine in the dryer. I think The jury's still out whether I could dry it. On the website it says dryer approved, but on the ball band it says don't dry. So, are you looking at the camera, lady? So yeah, I recommend to dry at your own risk. I don't know if they changed it over the years. I don't know. Flipping my hair around. So, next on this list. Oh, I'm running out of time. Okay. Don't panic. I have this cowlet that I am designing. I'm not going to show you all of it. I'm just going to show you the beads. Look at the beads. Not you. Look at the beads. Oh my gosh. That's all I'm going to show you. What is it? I won't tell you. I use, what is that thing called? What is it called? Tekla yarn by Quarter Moon Fiber Company. They're a new company. This is their only line of yarn that they have out. It is glorious. It is a hemp silk merino blend. And if you've never worked with hemp before, I highly recommend trying this blend out first. It's a great introductory to working with hemp, to see its beautiful drape, to see the stitch definition. It is glorious. I love this yarn. I want an entire sweater made out of this yarn. No kidding, I want one. They have a ton of patterns out too. They partner with a lot of cool designers this year. So check them out. They're really, really, really cool. I got this blue color. I think it's called Torrent is this color. And just look at that shine. I know I'm in the weirdest daylight. Look at that shine. It's not a ball for you to play with. Look at that shine. You like that? Yeah. So, yeah. Then, I have my Christmas socks of the year. This is by Perfect Sock, Regia. And I modified the yarn balls so that way I can use it for 2 at a time knitting. Because for those who don't know, Regia comes in a perfect pair set. So what it does is it's one big yarn ball where you have a starter yarn that you don't use, and then that's where your cuffs go, and then you work all the way down to your toe, and then you break the yarn at the starter yarn again, and what that does is it sets up a really long repeat, so that way both yarn looks exactly the same. Both socks look exactly the same in a nutshell. So the thing is, I don't knit my socks like that. I do not knit my socks one at a time. That would drive me bonkers. I am too lazy for that, okay? I want my socks to be done. As soon as I cast off, I want both my socks to be done. That's why I knit it the Boss Babe way. Hashtag Boss Babes. So, I separated each, so that way it's one tiny ball each. And it just makes it easier, and I keep them in my sock. Here's a fun fact: I keep my ball of yarn in my socks. It keeps your yarn from getting tangled. I also have another method for you on how to keep your yarn from getting tangled in my sock class as well, on my How to Knit Socks Like a Boss class. But once your socks get big enough, you can put your balls of yarn in there. Oh, it's like magic. It's just so fast after that. And look at this Christmas color. Do you love these? I was hoping it was more white. I wasn't looking at what I was buying, but I still think it's so cute. I wanted them to be done by Christmas. I don't know. Look at all these socks I got. And then finally, the piece de resistance before my camera cuts off. Camera's gonna cut off. I have this coat, sponsored by Lion Brand, hashtag hey. And running out of time. Look at my coat. If you want to test knit this, I'm gonna have a test knit out ready to go. It's big boob friendly because it crosses on the front like that. Do you love that? Oh, I can't wait to wear it. Anyway, that's it for this show. I'm running out of time on camera. Bye, y'all. I love ya. Bye.